just to give few answers to some people that are struggling and believing they have lost it, or it has been obscured, the natural state. The mind tells us, yesterday I had it, and today I lost it. It's not as good as today as yesterday. Can your awareness ever disappear? Can it be obscured? Can it be any less? Aren't you fully present and aware right here and right now? How would you listen to this if you were not present and aware? Can you ever leave this moment? Even to recall yesterday's thought, you recall it in this very moment, in this immediacy. Even to plan for the future, you plan right here, right now. And when we say right here, right now, that's the best we can explain, because as far as we can go. But we need to see that it doesn't imply time. It's timeless. Time is mind, and there is no such a thing as mind. If there is no mind, can there be time? Anyway, the other day someone said, I want to be happy. It seems that I get sad lately. I said, that's all right. There's nothing wrong with that, because you cannot be happy all the time. You cannot be sad all the time. How would you know sad without happy, or happy without being sad? Wouldn't it be ordinary and boring to be happy every day? Would you know what happy meant? Would you need to know what it means? Okay, the feeling is good, maybe, when it is, but as soon as you resist it and say, I want to be happy, I'm not as happy as yesterday, you created a problem. You want something you believe you don't have. This manifestation has to vibrate in the pairs of opposites. Good or bad, pleasant, painful, happy, sad. Even the nature vibrates in the pairs of opposites, day or night. Even to say sun and moon. And we have seasons that they change all the time. So you have winter, you have summer. You have spring, you have autumn. But does nature know anything about not wanting winter or not wanting summer? Please don't believe when someone calls themselves awakened, whatever they call the concept of recognition or awakening, whatever they call it, spiritual concepts. When they say, I'm constantly happy, you should be happy too, and I'll give something to you. You don't have what I have. They even try to sell you your book. A fully recognized being, or being that has seen through illusion of not being body-mind, or illusion of body-mind, they will never insist that you buy their book, that you read their book. They will have books sitting there, but they will not force you to buy. They will not be pushy. They put a happy face on. It's good for sales. We have that. Life coaching we have. And it's good in a duality, but if you really want to recognize what you truly are, this will trick you, because you will expect something It is not as this very moment. What you are is what you are right now and right here. Whatever feeling come up, it will arise and dissolve. It arises out of the emptiness and dissolves into the emptiness. So, whatever is, leave it as is, unchanged, unmodified, uncorrected. And that's all about that isness. When there is a river flow, you don't try and stop it or change its direction. Can you force river to stop flowing? And this is that fixation that we have, believing I need to change my thoughts. I have some bad thoughts. I need some good thoughts now. I need to have good thoughts all the time. It's not about having bad or good thoughts. It's about seeing that there is no such a thing as think out the thoughts. What you believe is thinker, is sense of presence. That mind translated as your ID. This is your ID. This is what you are. That's your name. That's your culture. You are separate. And there is you and there are others. As soon as there is you and others, you start relating. Me against the others. Me against the universe. It's me and them. I suffer because she told me this or that, or he told me this or that. She did this to me. I loved her yesterday dearly, but today she did this to me, or he did this to me. They destroy my life. It's all about me. Misery. Misery. So see, there was never such a thing as reference point, me, or ego center. It's only belief. Where can it be, the belief? What is belief? It's just imaginary confirmation without any proof. It's in your head. It's in the mind. And there is no such a thing as mind. Yes, there is a brain, which is organ for functioning. But what is mind? Where does the mind sit? Is it something invented by the man? Thoughts are useful, and they become great friends when you see there is never a think out the thoughts. It's like a slave. They used to be master, as Maharaj would say. The thoughts are bad master, but a great slave. And they support you. They're useful. They're there when needed. Go away with not. When you see your true nature, it's like a distant vibration, distant breeze of the wind. And you do not fixate on your thoughts. Even if there is some unfortunate event in our life, or if there is anxiety, we come back to that. We know it just does it itself. We do nothing actually. We see there is just witnessing of the thoughts, and the thoughts are like a vibration of energy that does not belong to any individual. It's universal. No thought is stuck in your head. Nothing can be attached or stuck into the space. You can't cut the space. There's only one space. And when seeing that there was never think out the thoughts, It's very spacious, this moment that we can never leave actually, right here, right now. It's like 360 degrees same. It's like a window without glass, pure seeing, space, energy. And you are that, and you can never not be that. Don't think you lost it. This is not a joke because you cannot lose it. Your awareness is always present. Even when you're in deep sleep, you are aware. And you go, no, I wasn't aware. Well, how could you say in the morning I had a deep sleep if you were not aware? When we say pause the thought for a moment, some of us are frightened to do that because we believe we're going to die. We'll fall apart if we pause the thoughts. Oh, it's scary. It's nothingness. I'm going to disappear without the thoughts. Are you sure you will? Just pause the thought. Try now. Has this silence done anything to you? Maybe see everything coming out of the silence. The thoughts arise from the silence. Any manifestation in feeling, emotion, everything arises from the stillness, from the silence. It comes and goes, arises and subsides. And none of it belongs to anyone. They don't arise from some special you, a VIP dust of the universe. Where are you in this universe? How significant are you? How much importance do you have in comparison to the universe? Can you leave the universe? Or aren't you one with it? Maybe see everything as already complete, absolute. Can you take anything out of that to say this is not perfect? Or isn't it already harmonious? Like in the nature, tsunami comes and goes, and there is a peace and stillness. And there is more life that starts living on life, that never stops. So life lives on life, and there's no depth in it. What we are, it's got no start and no end. What we are not gets born and dies. But what we are is infinite. See and check out the sense of presence has never left you since you were a little child to today's date. Even to remember some event when you were 4 years old. How could you remember if it wasn't for that sense of presence back then? But that sense of presence hasn't changed at all. Yes, the body changes. We mature. Everything changes. But the sense of presence remains unchanged. This is what Nisargadatta talks when he mentions I amness. Stay in I amness. That's the sense of presence. Knowing that you are. And that can never leave you. So why beat yourself with the words and dissect the words that fully recognized being tells you? Maybe accept it all or reject it all and see how you go. But do not analyze words. Do not go to the next teacher. If you do, don't forget that the teacher will not bring you that which you already have. Your home is always with you, wherever you go. In any book, any non-duality teacher, If you go for work, for fun, the sense of presence and the home has never left you. It waves, pulls you by the sleeve, says, look at me. Here I am, I never left you. Please don't look elsewhere. You have never lost me. I am what you search for. I am that which has never been lost, left, or obscured.